Well, better Babble.
Get ready to eat those member berries because Ready Player Yum is here in 2018 when it was released. And what a feast for my eyes it was. When the first trailer dropped, I soiled myself because I'm of an age where my weak bladder causes me to puff out urine like a frightened squid whenever I'm slightly titillated. I'm also of the age where I endlessly crave the nostalgia of childhood, as I desperately cling to the idea that I'm closer to that than I am to death. This film was made for me. I am of the perfect age to excitedly point at everything I know and remember. But despite the additional arm exercise and lovely visual trips down memory lane, this film left me as empty as Oscar Isaac when he was paid to say,
"Somehow Palpatine returned."
You said it, Oscar. They paid you, and you said it. And now it's committed to film forever. We're getting freaky for free keys. I'm gonna control-delete your ass. The year is 2045. Not much has changed, but we all live in caravans stacked on top of each other. And your great-great-great-granddaughter is doing time for VR drug smuggling. The VR world called Oasis is our safe haven for our plucky hero whose name I have not remembered nor have I written down. It's got to be like Sam or something. Hold on. Wade. Okay, Wade. He was called Wade. Wade Watts. Yeah. Completely forgotten. So the super serious bad guy wants to nab all 3 secret keys left by wet fart Halloway.
She wanted to go dancing. So we watched a movie.
So they can fill the VR world with adverts. 80% of each person's screen.
80% of an individual's visual field before inducing seizures.
It's a half an inch step up from Bad Man Do Bad Things. Cause bad. We tap into my childhood memories of holiday in Butlins when bloody elevators and horny old women make an appearance. Only joking. Butlins didn't have any lifts, and blood wasn't usually spilled until after a bingo winner was called. You call out that full house, Margaret, and I'll break those legs 11. Avatar! Humans in disguise. Avatar skins have their own abilities. Here's Tracer zipping about. And here's Sonic doing a spin dash, and Chung-Li's spamming that kick button because she's clearly being controlled by a cheating little noob. These abilities would certainly be really helpful if I was going to get myself into some kind of fight. Sure would have been useful to have worn my Superman avatar right now, instead of hiding from gunfire like a little weaselly bitch. You're having trouble driving past King Kong? Let's see if that gorilla can handle a Kryptonian fisting.
Please enjoy your time with us, and happy gunting.
Love a bit of gunting. Welcome to a world where VR gamer Miles Teller Light buys a skin suit in the real world, so when someone bumps against them in the virtual space, he can feel his balls being rubbed in the real world. As an incredibly single man who has years of no human contact in his future, this would absolutely be something I would purchase if it ever existed. Unfortunately, such a... Oh, well, wait a minute. They do. PewDiePie's selling them, and only 12,999 bucks. Lovely jubbly. This suit can be hit with such force that it can send you falling to the ground. There is absolutely nothing positive in wearing this in a life-threatening or serious situation. Like when I'm in a fight with the man who murdered my auntie, the guy who blew up Caravan Heights. In fact, this place looks like a shithole. Bring it all down. Who cares whose auntie was inside? I won't shed a tear because the nephew she brought up as a son certainly won't. This absolute poser spends 20 minutes thinking about fighting before eventually jumping out of Serenity and transforming into a Gundam. He then ever so slightly damages Mechagodzilla and dies. What a legend. It's mad all these totally random people live so close to each other. It's mad that this actually happens. If someone just pulls a chair out, or there's a homeless man, they're fucked. Mad that Steven Spielberg made this. This man made Jaws, Hook, Minority Report, Shaving Ryan's Private, and Catch Me If You Can. He bashed out Jurassic Park and Schindler's List in the same year. He found this the 3rd hardest film he's ever made. Unlike Jaws or Saving Private Ryan, where difficulty can breed excellence, sometimes it doesn't, like how my lack of fitness, poor skill level and terrible ball control really make it difficult for me to become a professional football player. A love story about a gamer so excited to be speaking to a girl, he blurts out, I'm in love with you, before they've even told each other their actual names. But it works, I guess, so stick that up my arse and fart it. If my only friend told me he met a girl online and 3 days later said he loved her, I'd laugh at him until he left my premises and disown him so that I could continue living a solitary life with my 2 cats. She strokes her chin to show you she's thinking. Oh, whatever. If you want a thought-provoking story, characters with depth and awful-looking CGI, you'd better check out Of Here, because this film has none of that. But if you want to look at all the things you know, jump in a DeLorean, build an Iron Giant and get your balls rubbed by what potentially could have been a 53-year-old man, this film is for you.